What is going on, y'all? Welcome to my channel, The Stone Mandalorian. I'm the Stone Mando. You can call me Cody, whichever you prefer. And today I got a pretty cool review coming at y'all today. I'm switching it up from the Black Series, from the 6-inch scale. I am a sixer myself. I prefer the bigger 6-inch scale, but I do have a couple TVC sets and figures in my collection. But this is one that I couldn't hold out any longer, man. It was on a slight sale, so I had to pick up the ATST and Chewbacca. And very beautiful box right here. It's got this old school Kenner looking detail to it. Got some pictures of the ATST itself. I just really love this old school packaging is just very nostalgic, man. Obviously, it's reminiscent to the old Kenner line. So this is pretty damn cool to finally have this, and I can't wait to get it out of the box and see the size of it. Well, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. I am super excited. I don't have very many vehicles. I'm more of I do collect Micro Galaxy Squadron, and I have a old Naboo N1 Starfighter for my buddy Hyperdrive. It's an old, not Tonka, old Hasbro, Kenner Hasbro version. Basically the same scale as the new as Mando's N1 Starfighter. Let's open this thing's. They got this thing packed in here tight, boy. Here we go. Okay. So getting this out the box, just show you what to expect. Kind of comes in a little sleeve like so. Got some baggies coming off of here. Little baggies. This looks like. Oh no, it's just yeah, okay, yeah, that's Chewbacca's Roadcaster. Just a couple random pieces. I'll put these to the side for the moment. Also get some directions that come in the top of the box. Shows you how to get it together. So, like I said, just you can see how it's coming out right here. This is probably the head of it. Some people, the OT fans, original OT fans, call these chicken walkers. Ooh, oh yeah. Just getting a first look at that. That looks pretty sick. Got some nice weathering and paint on there. Pretty cool. And who knows, I may end up putting a wash on this. I don't know. But, oh, looking up inside of the latch here is another baggie right in here. Very nice detail on the inside too, which I'll show you all that in just a few minutes when I get it together. But I am super stoked for this. Sorry if the crinkling of the paper is too loud. We got. I'm just gonna put all these extra pieces aside for the moment. My room is a little bit of a mess right now. I've unboxed a lot of stuff I gotta get through and get some of these boxes out of here. All right, we're getting this next piece in here. This looks to be the base that the head of the chicken walker goes on to. It attaches to the feet. So got this piece here. Not sure what to do with it yet. We'll look at the directions in just a moment. And then getting onto here, we got some stuff hiding on the side. Where's my knife? If y'all want to skip forward through me doing all this, I don't blame you. Sometimes I won't even do an unboxing, but I just figure this is something big and kind of special. So, and let me make sure I get all the stuff out of here. That would suck. There you go. Okay. So here we got Chewie. All right. And he looks pretty good. This is my first 3 3/4 inch Chewbacca. I do have a 3 3/4 inch Tarful, the old Kenner ones. But there is Chewbacca here. Looks pretty good. Got his bandolier, of course, and I got his crossbow sitting over here. It's always amazing to me how much detail and articulation they can actually put on these 3 3/4 inch figures, man. But so cool, deal. Got Chewie out of there. Or just dump the rest of this shit out. All right, and I believe that is everything out of the box. Make sure you get your box empty. Don't want to miss any accessories. I will probably end up keeping this box just because it looks so awesome. And I tend to keep the special set boxes or like some of the Kenner boxes. I still have like my Jabba set box. These must be the legs here. All right, here we go. Yep, it's coming together. Ooh, ratchet joints. You hear that? That's going to help this stay in the position that you put it in. That's awesome. Sorry if the crinkling of the paper is kind of loud. All right, so we got the other leg right here. I like that. That's a good sign. You got to have ratchet joints in something like this that's so heavy. Make sure everything is out of these bags, of course. I feel like I'm about to open an egg roll from a Chinese restaurant. That's what that paper kind of reminds me of, like egg roll paper. We got the turret here in this little box. Comes in this little tiny thing. We got another piece right here. Trying to get the tape off of. Bear with me for a moment, please. So we got another piece right here. Not sure what this goes to just yet, but we're about to find out. Throw these boxes, little cardboard to the side, and let's get on this thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I might cancel through this part just so just to do the directions, just so I can put it together. But we'll see. So actually, I might as well. I wonder if I should just give you all a little quick walkthrough, real quick. So looks like. So I guess we'll do a little build together. Why not? But so just starting off this little piece right here. This it's not really a dumbbell, but it's like darker gray plastic piece. You want to match this up with this hole here. These like appendages where I assume the legs are going to go. And I feel like it's a one shape fit. Yeah. So you can see this end is a little more square, and this end has a little more not concave or convex. It's circular. It's more circular than the other one. So you can see where it plugs into on this one. So you can't plug it in the wrong way. So, all right. So there is that plugged in. All right. Now we assume we take this part, and I feel like I can see. Is that right? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. All right. I might have to edit this part out. The square piece goes into this appendage here. All right, plugged right in. Square side goes in. And I'm just trying to kind of follow what these are. All right, so I'm assuming we plug these legs onto the ends of here, like so. I think. Yeah. All right. So there's one. Get the other one on here. All right, so there's two. Holy shit, dude. This thing's going to be giant. Dude, holy shit. I'm kind of trying to get used to the articulation here. This is going to be this is a new one on me, dude. So I want to say it's going to be something like this, or oh yeah, that's looking about right. Except for this will be more like this. Oh yeah, this is going to be sick. This is going to be cool. So next time we're plugging this turret in. Turret. I don't know why I keep saying turret. Turret. All right, so I see this piece. This little smaller turret, I believe, plugs into the side. So on the right side of the chicken walker head, there's a little circle piece on this side. We'll plug that in like so, or at least I think. Or is it like this? Oh, okay. So this little small circle piece goes into the side of here like such. Oh shit. All right, and then you'll have These are the little smaller circles. You're going to have that facing you. Now, I'll do a close-up too in just a second. And we'll pop this turret up in here. You can see where this goes right here. Pop that in just like so. I guess that's in there. There we go. There it is. That's pretty sweet, dude. All right. And then this side goes on here. Of course, this little smaller circle side, this little smaller peg goes right into the side, right here, the ear or the jaw, you could say. And all right, there it is. We're about there, y'all. And then I think this is the final touch. Obviously, just putting the head right onto the top of it. All right, yo. So here it is. And I feel like I might need to mess with the articulation a little bit. I feel like these need to come this way a little bit. Kind of. You want to keep these pieces here kind of like almost parallel with the kind of like thigh piece, it seems. Oh yeah, these ratchet joints are sweet. Doing a little bit of an in-hand review here, you can see Chewbacca, and he looks pretty good. I'm not going to go all into the articulation just because you can pretty much see what the articulation is on it. You can see these kind of short hinge cuts for the articulation. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about, but the figure does look good. The sculpt looks nice. Paint is real nice, so that's pretty cool. Getting on to, and don't mind my shelf, I'm actually rearranging my collection room. That's why it looks a little empty. And then here is his bowcaster, not fully assembled, cast in a regular black plastic. And here's the extra piece that goes on, of course, to it. This is really what we're looking at right here. Sorry, not the little remote. Get this out of the way. This thing right here, man. What a beauty. Absolute beauty. I was going to put this on a box and then put it on the turntable, but it was just proving kind of difficult. But let me get this focus. You can see all this nice weathering and painting on here. This nice rusty patina effect that's got going on. Turrets have a nice sculpt. These latches and the eyes open up. Super cool. They can close them back. Also looking into the top, you can see this latch opens. And you can look down inside of it. Got some nice decals and stickers. The seats, the sculpt is all there. Looks incredible. Sorry, I'm trying to film this one-handed because I could not fit this on the turntable. Trying to get a little. There's like the control panel, the controls. Beautiful, beautiful sculpting on this thing, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up putting a wash on this figure. There's some nice brown right here, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, this sculpt was just incredible, man. And putting it together was not hard at all. It took me like literally, I don't even know, man, like maybe like slightly over 5 minutes. Did not take long at all. Got some nice carbon scoring on the back here. There's just so much detail that you can't really see because the lines are just, it's very naked looking, but I'm really considering putting a wash on this thing. This looks incredible. And just the engineering as well. Getting this thing to stand is just so badass, man. Very, very cool. Nice sculpting on the top of the latch here. And the paint that is on it, I know I said it needs a dark wash to really bring out these like nice edges and lines. But the paint that is on here is pretty sweet to see. Not going to lie. Yeah, just the fact that it's like here standing is just so rad, man. Like, look at this thing. And just for size comparison, here is Chewie next to it. Then I'm just going to grab, I got a Captain Rex standing right here. Just so you can see the scale of this thing, man. So this is the 3 3/4 inch Chewbacca that comes with the set. And then this is a 6-inch Captain Rex from the Black Series. This kind of gives you an idea of how giant this thing is. Just an incredible job. Absolutely incredible job. Sorry, I know this is terrible camera work. I'm working on rearranging my room. It's an absolute mess right now, so I'm having to roll around boxes. But this is just, I am so stoked to have this in my collection, man. I couldn't wait any longer. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle right here. I just wanted to do a little quick like vehicle comparison because these are the other 3 vintage collection figures I have, and this is the Scout Troop on the speeder bike. You can just see the grand scale that this ATST Chicken Walker is. And then here on my right is the I say brand new, it's from last year, but the vintage collection Mando Naboo N1 Starfighter. So you just to give you an idea of the scale, and just a real quick, just to show it off. Y'all stay right there, don't move a muscle. I'll be right back. But just off camera here, I actually have this that was gifted to me by my buddy Hyperdrive Collection 6460. Go check him out. But here is it's the same exact size as the vintage collection Naboo N1, obviously. But just to give you an idea of the scale, even more of an idea of scale wise for this chicken walker. You know, I do apologize for my room being a slight mess. I am rearranging my collection room, but I just wanted to give y'all a real full 360-degree view of this thing. It's just absolutely beautiful. Give a little bit more of a closer than what I'm going to be ending the video with, but just some beautiful paint on here, nice carbon scoring, nice rust weathering. Chewbacca is a nice addition to the set. The ratchet joints are just incredible. It really holds its weight very well. Be careful, that being said, because it doesn't take but just a slight counterbalance, and this thing is going to fall over. But it feels pretty sturdy. I feel like if it does accidentally fall over, it'll be fine. It's not going to break anything, but just keep that in mind. Be careful with it. Beautiful, beautiful sculpting that I think a dark wash would really help complement, and I'm really considering doing that myself. The turret is just so cool. Just a very, very cool release, man. Just look, it's a very iconic vehicle to be able to have in your collection, and the only way we can do that, obviously, is either if you collect Micro Galaxy, which is the 1/72nd scale, or obviously this 1/18th TVC scale. But I kind of like this, the 1/18th version. This is phenomenal, man. This is such a cool, rad vehicle, man. Like I think I said this earlier in my review. It's just one of my favorite vehicles of all time. Me and my brother played the old school, old 05 Battlefront on PS2, and this is one of our favorite vehicles to go fuck up shit with. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this review. This is an amazing vehicle. Vintage collection vehicles are just that's the best way. That is the war building scale. That is the best way for us to get these kind of vehicles and like other play sets and stuff like that. They just knocked it out the park with it. So the sculpt is phenomenal. The proportions look accurate. Just the way the engineering behind it, the way that it stands, having Chewbacca being able to functionally get in and out of the cockpit is just a really cool addition. And then all the extra turret pieces, just they really knocked this release out, man. Like it being an OT vehicle, it's just it even more sucker me into getting it, dude. I'm down for any kind of prequel or OT vehicles in the line. What would be crazy is getting this in the Black Series. That would be like literally this entire table. But I know that's just not practical. If they even did it, it would probably, I don't even know how much something like that would be. You're probably talking like $600, $700, $800. I don't even know the ballpark for that. But this is a fantastic looking vehicle, man. And it's just one of those iconic pieces of Star Wars too, coming from episode. They're in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, all the games and stuff like that, of course. Also, in a couple animated series like Rebels as well. But this is just a really, really sick looking ship, man. And when me and my brother played the old 2005 Battlefront 2 on PS2, it was so much fun playing as these vehicles and on Endor and on Hoth. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. I was really excited to do this review and get this out of the box so I can get it on my shelf. Like I said, I am reorganizing. I just uploaded my entire collection video like a month or so ago, and now I'm redoing everything. So it is what it is, though. I'm really excited to get this on the shelf and get it displayed and give it the admiration it deserves. But I hope y'all enjoyed this review. I definitely recommend picking this thing up. It is so awesome. One more thing I'm going to mention again is the ratchet joints. That is what allows it to hold this weight and be able to stand and pose it the way you want to. That being said, once you get it, it would probably be fine to move around as much as you want to, but I would refrain. I would get it how you like it and just kind of leave it, because after a while, those ratchet joints will probably start to wear out over time. But that being said, they're built for that reason. They're built to be moved, and they're meant to be articulated. But just keep that in mind as you do it over time, over and over and over again. Just like moving joints on a figure, that paint is gonna scratch off. The joints are gonna lose. It's just a matter of time. But just be careful with it. Treat it with love that it deserves, and just a very, very, very awesome vehicle, man. The ratchet joints, amazing sculpt, awesome proportions. the engineering behind it. I just can't say enough good things about it. The one thing that my one nitpick that if I could say anything of the one thing it's missing is what they probably could have done is made the legs a bit heavier, like maybe made these. I'm not going to say I do die cast metal or anything like that because then you're really talking about upping the price. But if there was a way to kind of like weigh down the legs in a sense to make it not so top heavy, that would definitely help. And also just all this beautiful sculpt work is just kind of like blended in by the blandness of the vehicle, that slate primer gray. If you put a slight wash on this thing, all these panels and like little crevices and notches and edges are gonna pop, dude. But that being said, I still recommend picking this thing up. It's badass. You see how giant it is. Here's a Captain Rex for scale. It's huge, man. It's fucking giant, and it's gonna look awesome on your shelf. I feel like it's a crucial piece to a display if you can afford it. If you have the money to get it, it's a crucial piece to any Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. Obviously, this is a Return of the Jedi version interpretation, but you could get this, get another one, and get some white paint and do like a Hoth version. Give it a little snowy effect. It would look badass, man. But I appreciate you all tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, check out some of my other content. Like and subscribe. I do a lot of Black Series, mainly Black Series focused content, but I do NECA reviews, Marvel Legends reviews, Kenner, just anything that I find cool and fascinating that I want to share my thoughts on with y'all and just to document on my channel. But leave me a like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this review. May the Force be with you.